Hey guys, 73, welcome to another video, and if you guys saw yesterday's video, I said I was going to make a lockdown story time that happened years before the one that I showed yesterday, or told yesterday. So this one is so long ago, by the way. This story time happened when I was 6 years old when this happened. I was in primary school, my second year of primary school. Yeah, I'll be telling that story. So it actually, started in, I actually don't even know what year this was. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it was 2012, 2013. One of those. I don't remember. Can't bother doing the math as well. But, so yes, so it started on that day, that month, whatever the fuck it is. This is such a great start of story time, but anyway. So it was just a normal day. Obviously, in primary school, you have the same teacher all day long, and I absolutely did not like my teacher that much. I want to name her Miss Hot Dog. So Miss Hot Dog was just an absolute douchebag. I don't like her. No, actually, I like her now. We're cool now. I did not like her back then. So, obviously, I'm pretty sure the first thing we had that day was math or something. I don't even know. It was math. That was as good as math could be, so yeah, not that good. And then after that, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what subject it was, but we had to cut up newspapers and make a collage out of them. I don't really understand what we were doing. Was it art? I actually don't know what it was, to be honest. I really don't know what we were doing. I wasn't really paying much attention back then because I was 6 years old. But so yes, we were doing that. It was actually very fun, not gonna lie. That was actually something I enjoyed doing. So that was kind of cool, cutting newspapers and whatever. I had no problem with that. All I was doing was just grabbing books and cutting pages out of them. It really wasn't that hard. And I also just I was a weird person back then, cutting the heads off people, in the books. And I for some reason thought that was so funny. I'm not a serial killer, by the way, Jeffrey Dahmer at Amy. But so that was cool, I guess, for me back then. And we were just chilling doing that. Pretty sure we were halfway through the lesson, and I remember I was sitting next to my homie. His name is, actually I'll come up with a random name, Gary. Yep. Me and Gary were sitting down, cutting up the newspapers, and Mrs. Hot Dog was just telling us what to do or whatever, telling us how to precisely cut these newspapers. I really don't know what she was telling us to do. It was so long ago now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually been 10 years since that happened now, so that just shows you how crazy that is. But so yes, we were doing that, and then next minute we all hear the lockdown thing, the lockdown signal, and we're like, okay, cool, whatever. Again, underneath the desks, still think it's so stupid, especially for what was happening on this day. Fucking hell. But so we go underneath the table, and I remember the teacher actually told us it was a drill, and we're like, okay, well, whatever, who cares then? No one really cared, no one was taking it seriously because she said it was a drill. I feel like if you're actually on lockdown, you actually have to be honest, because, I mean, people aren't gonna take it serious if you say it's a fucking drill when, next minute some dude comes in with a fucking bazooka RPG and just blows the whole place up. So, obviously that's not what happened in the story time, because I wouldn't be here if that happened. But, you surely understand what I'm saying here. So, we're chilling there, underneath the table, no one really cares because it was a drill, as they said. And me and Gary were just talking, making jokes, laughing about whatever we were doing. I really don't know what we were doing, to be honest. And then we were underneath that table for no joke 1 hour, probably more than that, to be honest. We were there for so long. I don't know, it's because I was only 6 years old, I had no thinking process, but I don't know how I actually thought that was a drill after a whole hour of sitting underneath the table. And so yeah, the lockdown went on for an hour. The whole time everyone was chilling. The teacher actually did look a little panicky, but I didn't really take much notice of that. I remember there was actually this one girl I'm friends with. I'm gonna name her Felicia. She was in the back crying, like dead. I was bawling her eyes out, crying, super loud. Like actually waited to say like, can you please like just shut the fuck up for a couple seconds, please? Hurting my ears, but I didn't say that. Anyway, so yeah, while Felicia's crying, me and Gary are sitting down, chilling, and then the lockdown finally ends. And because of the lockdown, because it was a whole hour, we missed our break. Like, we actually missed our break in the whole entirety. So pretty much what happened is, as soon as we got out, we just had a break at, like, during the whole time we're supposed to have the third period. So that was actually kind of cool. So, yeah, we had that, and then you go into class. No joke, probably only for, like, 20 minutes, and we had our second break. So, yeah, like, we had, like, a little second break at the end, and then we just got sent home. It was such a weird day because of the whole lockdown. And again, at this point, no one knew what it was. Everyone thought it was a drill. Apart from the teacher, she knew exactly what it was. Dumbass. So I just can't stand her. But I go home. My family obviously got told what happened, and then it was also on the news, and I still at that point had no idea what happened. So I go home, yeah, go into the living room. My parents and my sisters and stuff were sitting down and watching whatever was on TV, and the news popped up, and it was explaining the whole situation. And apparently some dude with a knife was walking towards our school. Like, it was actually on our school oval with a knife, yeah, walking towards our school. And apparently some kids alerted the teachers as they were actually on the playground. The playground's, by the way, right next to the oval. Like, literally, there's like a little road from that playground to like an oval, so everyone could see. Like, she could easily see. I'm pretty sure it was the girls that found him, but yeah, the girls could easily see this dude just walking really close to them with a knife. So yeah, when I found that out, I was like, oh my god, I was just there. And then my mum randomly was like, oh yeah, I actually know that guy. What? I've seen that guy so many times. I used to go to like the same like school or something as him. I'm like, bro, no way, no way. It was so funny. I'm not funny at all, actually. What am I saying? That is absolutely terrible. But yeah. So yeah, that is another lockdown. I haven't really had many. I think every other lockdown from that point forward were all drills. So those are the only two real lockdowns I've had. So it's actually really it was actually kind of, it was a very weird experience being in there, especially the one I told yesterday and today. Obviously, very different scenarios because I was super young in this one, and the other one I was year 8, so I kind of knew a little bit of, like, I was old enough to kind of know what was going on, so I was a little bit more, like, aware, kind of. So, yeah, that is this story time. Another one. Thank you guys for watching, like, and subscribe, and I'll probably see you in another video tomorrow. Love you guys, see you later, bye.
She want the whole crew, shawty brave. When the money talks, what is there to say?